I'm Anya Anastasia, and you're watching Fringe on 44. We're here at the Lab in the beautiful Queen's Theatre, and I am talking to Laura Franklin, who is the director of Smells Like Teen Spirit, joined also by Sarah and Esther. Laura, tell us a little bit about the show that you're going to be opening here at the Lab.
Sure. Well, Smells Like Teen Spirit is a play on troubled youth. So the play was originally written by my high school teacher, Tess, and I performed it when I was in year 11. And basically she's written it based on true stories. So all the characters are based on true people she's met or herself or stories she's heard along the way, which makes it quite real. So basically there's 19 adolescents who come to this program. Jane is a sort of a counsellor who is there with them, mentoring them and trying to understand how she can help them out in any way. So the play over the 6 weeks, sort of the adolescents become friends, they talk about what their issues are, and it sort of follows the 7 stages of grief, and at the end it's more about how can we be there for them rather than fix the problem.
And Sarah, you're in the show.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about your experience. Is this your first Fringe?
No, I was in a Fringe show last year as well.
Yep.
So that was the first one. I've just turned 18, so it's kind of like even cooler now. I can do all these things. My character, her name's Becky.
Yeah.
She's really troubled, so she's been through a lot in her life. So her mum committed suicide. And she's probably the bully of the play. She kind of just doesn't want to hear anything from Jane. Yeah, she's just really, to herself and doesn't really get along with everyone. But when she does, they just connect.
Tell us a little bit about your character in the show and yourself. Let's start with yourself.
All righty. So my name's Esther, of course. Yeah. I am a registered nurse. I'm still practicing, and I was really thrilled to be asked to do this role. Really thrilled. So the backstory for Jane was that she's doing a social work degree and this is part of her thesis. She has got all these teenagers in a residential program and now she has to deal with the behaviours that come along with trying to lead them through the stages of grief. So a very, very difficult task in front of her, and I'm hoping to be able to show the frustrations of a professional as they come through and try and deal with these kids that have obviously been very traumatised in their lives.
So your show, it deals with some very important mental health issues, I understand. Do you want to talk a little bit about that and how you handle that?
Yep, so the show deals with a lot of mental health, trauma, kids that are going through the foster care system. They've all got their own story to tell, and it's an important story. Stories like this get hidden from the media, they get edited, they get, glossied up to not sound as bad as what they perhaps are. We've said it in the late 90s as sort of a statement to say, if this is happening 20 years ago, why is it still such a big problem today? It's sort of to tell the audience it's okay, these are stories that need to be told. We need to understand them, we need to talk about them, because otherwise we're not going to be able to solve any of these issues. We were lucky enough to get Headspace to support us as well, so we've got a couple of shows where they're going to come and do a talk and support, be there to, if anyone is triggered or needs to find someone to talk to, they're available as well. So we've got 2 11 a.m. shows, which we've got schools coming to as well as the general public, and they'll be there. We'll be doing a Q&A with some of the cast, and Headspace will be there to sort of talk about what they do as well, so that all the students, sort of get that support if they need it.
So South Australian written?
Yes, so Tess is a South Australian artist and teacher. She wrote it. The whole cast are all, from SA locals.
Right. So we've got original South Australian theatre happening, independently produced here at the Fringe, with some great subjects and tackling some really important topics. So congratulations. I wish you the best for your season. Shookers for opening night. And thanks for joining me for a chat.
Thank you.